Welcome and thanks for watching. I'm out here today around the campfire of the Unapologetic Hunters. A new channel just got started. Check them out. They got a lot of great videos on there I know you're gonna like. And they're out here doing some turkey hunting today. And we just come out and we're sitting around and doing a video and just having some fun. Have y'all been seeing any birds or doing any calling? I mean, what's going on? You've been out here for what, a couple days now?
Yeah, we've been out here for a couple days now. You know, we've seen a few birds. We've heard some calling. We actually got up early this morning. We roosted one last night, and we got up early this morning. Got within about 70 yards of him, and he flew off and went a different direction. Yeah. And you know, they do that a lot. They do that a lot. And so we've been scouting this property. It's one of our favorite public lands to hunt. We've been hunting here for what, about 20 years now, Nathan?
About 20 years probably.
And so yeah, we know a lot of the property, but they've been doing a lot of logging, a lot of timbering and stuff. And so we're trying to find out, you know, what areas have been impacted, what hasn't,
yeah.
And just kind of figure out what the best plan of action is to get on these birds. So so it's been a lot more scouting than it has been hunting really so far. So, but hopefully we'll be able to close the deal this evening or tomorrow morning.
Well, that'd be great. I'd like to see one get taken down, boys. I'd like to see one. Had to be something for the frying pan, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Gotta love that wild turkey meat.
That's what it's all about.
It's what it's all about.
Well, Nate, what do you think?
Well,
I mean, is it? What's the like this year? Are they coming into the calls or are they not? Is it early? Coming early? Is it coming too late? Well, I mean, what do you think?
It seems like around here turkey season may have come in a little early, but they're getting ready to slip into the next transition, which will make them a little bit better. Hopefully it'll hit before season goes out. But mainly, you know, our struggles with public land is I mean, other hunters just submerged on this place, and the biggest enemy you got with turkey hunting a lot of times is hunters that don't know how to turkey hunt.
Yeah,
you know?
You get that everywhere, right?
Yeah, you get that everywhere. I mean, it comes with the territory. It's but people you can't call a turkey in with crow call. Just
especially at 4:30 in the morning.
Especially at 4:30 in the morning. Yeah, whoever you are, sorry if we. Well, no, we're not going to apologize.
No, right. The Unapologetic Hunters, right?
Yeah.
How long y'all had your channel going now?
Well, we started doing a lot of our initial filming and getting some of our content back in around, I think maybe December of 2022.
Okay.
We didn't start releasing a whole lot of content really until over the last couple of months. We kind of wanted to build up enough so that we weren't struggling to produce something every week, because we really want to make sure that our viewers have something new to watch every single week. Keep them engaged, keep them entertained, and you know, and just give them something. You know, I'll be able to offer them something on a weekly basis and give them something to look forward to. So we didn't want to be struggling to try to keep up with that.
So what mostly are you going to be doing? Like hunting videos and gun reviews? Well, I mean,
it'll be just outdoor stuff in general. Mostly surrounding hunting more than about anything. But we'll do some reviews on items that we use out in the woods or we use out in the field. You know, maybe like different types of camo, optics, flashlights, headlamps.
Yeah.
You know, things like that. We'll do some gun reviews once in a while. You know, mostly the type of guns that we use personally. A lot of the things that you'll see us review will be things that we actually use ourselves.
Personal guns, yeah. I see what you're saying.
And so that way people can get an idea of like what we take out in the field with us. You know, some of the videos that we'll be releasing here in the upcoming weeks will be things like what we keep in our backpacks, like on a hunting trip.
Yeah.
You know, that way people can get an idea of like how to pack minimally or how to pack just the essentials when you're going out there and not forget something. You know, nobody wants to be 4 or 5 miles out in the woods without toilet paper.
Right. There you go.
Come back with one of your sleeves missing.
Yeah. One sock.
Yeah.
And if I ain't actually said, this is Will and this is Nate, and we're practically neighbors. As a matter of fact, this is my son-in-law right here. Yeah. So and a good friend. Yeah. But we've been doing a lot of hunting together and camping for many years now. So
been quite a while.
It's just a lot of fun out here camping and sitting around a campfire. And now, what do you think about the weather? What is the best weather for turkey hunting? I mean,
the best weather is kind of a not too cold, kind of a cool, crisp morning, and then as the day progresses, you know, if it gets too hot, it's, you know, turkeys don't have they have a tendency not to react good. But if it's that perfect spring day, you know, 65 degrees, sun shining, but not too hot, not too cold, it's they like they're kind of like Goldilocks in her porridge, I guess.
yeah.
I can tell you what they don't like is like a lot of wind.
Wind.
Yesterday,
yeah,
I swear
yeah.
we had some pretty high winds yesterday, and we saw some hunters that were camped out here that almost lost their tent. And we didn't hear a single bird yesterday.
It does seem like the weather this year, it's a lot of wind gusts and just unpredictable here in Kentucky.
A lot.
Yeah,
a lot more so than normal.
Yeah.
it's just great to be out in God's creation, though. That's the main thing.
Yep.
That's the main thing right there.
Yep.
That's what it is. But it's just good being out and actually sitting out with friends and just having a good time.
Yep.
Where you get a bird or not, but it's always a big plus when
it's a plus.
you call that big one in and the dremlins are going and you're ready, and then pow, you got him.
You're smiling a little bit bigger on that drive home, you know?
Yeah.
The walk out of the woods a lot easier on you if you're carrying a turkey.
Even though you're carrying that bird, yeah, I know what you mean there. Yeah. Now, a lot of your videos is it's got a lot to do with, you know, educational videos, like people just getting into hunting and fishing, whatever, you know, deer hunting. I mean, was that your goal?
Yeah, I think that is. I mean, I like to be able to spread the knowledge. I think you know, outdoorsmen, bushcraft, things like that. It's becoming a lost art, and you know, we see a lot fewer people that have been, you know, like out in the woods from year to year to year, and so, you know, we're really going to stress teaching new people or teaching people that are new to this, you know, helping them getting started on the right foot, helping them get started safely, having a good experience, you know, especially when you're bringing kids into this. You know, it's kids have an attention span, a very, very short attention span. And so the more proficient you are and more tips and tricks that you can use to keep like a child entertained when you're camping and hunting, the better experience they're going to have, and the more they might stick with it as they grow older. Yeah. And so that's a big emphasis for me.
Keep the tradition going, right?
Yeah. And a lot of it too is, you know, a lot of people's getting into hunting these days, and their dads didn't teach them how to hunt. They didn't hunt, so you know, we was all lucky. Like our dads hunted, and it was like more of a culture around the house. And you know, when a season come in, you was out there, and you always had somebody to teach you this stuff. And some people get into hunting these days, and you know, when they buy their first deer rifle or whatever, that's the first gun they ever bought. So, you know, try to help educate people, and you know, so they'll learn the right way and be safe and things like that. You know, it's all hunters' responsibility to help each other out. You know, we're all in this together.
Sure.
You got a lot of people out there trying to take rights and take guns and things like that. You know, we need to all be kind of on the same side here.
On the same side, that's it.
I mean, there's a lot of marketing going on too in the outdoor world these days, and you know, people need to realize you don't have to have, you know, whatever it is that they're trying to push at that point in time.
Right.
You know, it doesn't always have to be the most expensive thing or the end thing anymore. You know, you can get started in this for a very minimal amount of money, or a lot of amount of money, just depending on what you want to do and your own choice. You know, you don't really have to put more into it than what you need to.
Yeah, I mean, actually, it don't take a lot to get started, and I mean, there's a lot of good guns and products on the market today.
Absolutely.
That they wouldn't when we was younger. I mean, that's very affordable prices.
Yep.
So I mean, it really don't take all that much. I mean, the tags and the license permits is the you know that's got way out of proportion. I think
really
you know.
is. Yeah.
I would like to be able to see all people be able to, if they want to hunt and enjoy the wildlife and stuff, and just getting out and having fun, like sitting around the campfire and talking about the hunt. You know, that's what it's all about.
Coffee tastes better when you're sitting around a
campfire.
campfire.
Oh, it does. It does. Sure does. Nothing like a good hot cup of coffee sitting around a campfire.
Oh yeah, can't beat it.
No.
Yeah, a lot of things these days. You know, like you was talking about guns. You know, when we was growing up, you either had like an expensive gun or a cheap gun, and the expensive gun was really good. The cheap gun, but there's a lot of like cheaper value guns these days that's really good and perform really well out in the woods and stuff. And you know, it's actually a good time to get into hunting because there's so much stuff out there and so much competitiveness in the marketing and things like that. So, but that's one of our main goals with the channel is to help people if they need it. You know,
sure.
Yeah, help
Well,
get
tell
started.
me, what's your favorite shotgun? I mean, during turkey season, I mean, what do you?
During turkey season, my favorite shotgun is a Mossberg 835.
835, good one.
Yep.
How about?
I'm going to echo that. That's what we both shoot, actually.
There you go. You're double team.
Nathan actually had a Mossberg 835 years before I did, and I hunted with his and liked it so much that I ended up getting one as well. So.
He stuck down some pretty good sized birds with
has,
us. Yeah, some nice ones over the years, and it's about took him out a couple times too.
I got a few scars to
Got a
prove
scar
it.
or two over
Those
here.
3.5 inch magnums will do a number on you. And I'll tell you what.
It's funny how them 3.5 inches are though. The older you get, the harder they kick.
The harder they kick, no, that's true. Yeah, sure is.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I appreciate you letting me come in and sit around the camp. And
You're welcome.
I wanted to come, but it's just been a little bit under the weather, but it's been nice out. It's a beautiful day here in Kentucky. And check out their channel, the Unapologetic Hunter. Get on there, guys, and help them out. You know, it's hard getting started. A lot of my viewers know that it's hard getting that channel going and getting started. So get on there, give them a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. I know they'll appreciate it. I know they will.
Appreciate it very
We
much.
would very much. We appreciate you too, Al.
Yeah,
Thank you.
no problem.
Sure do.
And so, guys, as always, we appreciate you watching. We thank you for all of those views and comments. And subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. And give us a big thumbs up. It really helps. And we'll see you all the next time. Maybe out to my little mini ranger sitting here with the Unapologetic Hunters on the Walk with Al. Thank you ever so much for watching. We appreciate each and every one of y'all.